Major tunes, say a rhythm changes type tune, first chord might say B flat 6, and that again is because the melody is the root, so they don't want the melody to clash with a major 7th. Of course, you know, I like that sound, but normally you wouldn't want that melody to clash, or if there's a singer, they might not want it to clash, so you have to be careful. So they say B flat 6, but what people always do, and I try to tell students, it's okay, you can play that 6 chord during the melody so you don't clash with the tonic, but during the improvisation, it's a major chord, so that means you can play major 7, it means you can play major 13, it means you can play major 9, it means you can try major 7 sharp 11 if you want. Again, rules are that you don't want to play a natural 11 against a major 3rd. That's why it sounds like that. Also, what kind of chord is it? Is it a suspended chord or is it a major chord? And usually on a major 7, sharp 11, if any 11, on a dominant chord, that really starts to sound suspended and confusing, and yet there's a whole bunch of modern big band compositions that have embraced that sound, especially if you put the 11th an octave higher than the major 3rd. Doesn't even sound that dissonant then. Put it together, you hear it. Putting it in the same octave here is going to be a little more unusual. But again, anything goes with modern big band arrangers, going back to Frank Mantooth, Matt Harris, Bob Mintzer, Maria Schneider. They use these chords all the time in modern fusion compositions. And it's really just telling an improviser that, oh, it's Mixolydian, because it has the 3rd and the natural 4th, the perfect 4th above the melody. Where a lot of times you put the sharp 11 in an improvisation as well as comping on a dominant chord. Most of the time when it's a dominant chord that doesn't function like a dominant chord, that's the voicing. When it does function like a dominant chord, again, anything goes. Looking at the bridge of rhythm changes, you see it just says 7th chord, 7th chord, 7th chord, 7th chord, 7th chord, which sounds old-fashioned. You want to alter it. How do you alter it? There's a whole bunch of substitutions you can put in, but if you're just playing the roots that are there, and you play a D7, it can be D13 for a measure, then it can be a flat 13, then it could be G9 for a measure, then G flat 9, 7 flat 9. Then, because I'm continuing down, I could go C7 to C7 flat 5, to F7, yuck, to F7 flat 9, to B flat major 13, if I want. Whatever you want. Play lots of alterations. It could be D7 sharp 9, flat 9. Those are all sharp 9s, flat 9s, and sharp 5s and flat 5s. Do whatever you want on that, and then, you know, it's just an altered scale. Even though when you analyze the 5 chords secondary dominance in the key of B flat, and you just take the notes that are in the key of B flat combined with the notes that are in the chord, it tells you on some of the chords you should play a flat 9, and on other chords you should play a natural 9 because it's in the key. As a comper and modern context, you ignore that. Anything goes, and it's whatever your ear can accept. What do